Yo, check it out. It is your host, Kenyon Long here. And this is, I got to bring that whole intro back. Internet People Podcast, man. And on this podcast, I sit down and chat and kick it with the funniest content creators on YouTube, on Snap, because they dropping that check, okay? On Instagram Reels, on Facebook, on Facebook Story, on Byte. All right, and I'm dropping them whatever app is out there, man. Twitter, all right. So you already know what it is. This is the place, man, for you content creators just like myself to hang out, chill, take a break from your editing and everything, posting all and replying to comments. We just sit down as creators here on the man and just you learn about they're using their camera experiences. The craziest place. And in the house, man, I'm like super geek. Y'all know I am super geek for this dude. Dude got me rolling. I literally seen this dude like last week, randomly, I think on Instagram Reels. And I was like, yo, who is this? It might have been YouTube, actually. I was like, who is this? This is the wildest video I ever seen. And I was like, and then watching the rest of the video, this dude is funny. And like none of y'all know him. But you gonna know today, all right? And I got good luck because everybody who goes in this podcast apparently goes to 100K on TikTok. So shout out to my guy Daryl who just hit 100K. So we're gonna get this other guy up to 100K. You feel me? We got Byron's Messed Up Mind in the building. What is going on, fam?
What's going on?
Why is your mind so messed up? No,
that one probably has to be. I would say that's probably the blame on my parents or whatever. Because honestly, with the way they two are, I mean, my father's no longer living, but God rest his soul. But between him and my mom, them two people getting together, a lot of people were kind of like the fact, like they thought they were more siblings or something like that because they didn't really act like your regular couple or whatever. Like, oh, right. Sweet love, like they be cracking on people, always joking, always got something going on. So I would say mixing them two bloodlines, yeah. I'm
That's dope. Where are you representing from? I know you on the East Coast. I couldn't tell if you was in Maryland or you was in New York. So I just want to know representing.
I am actually in Chester, Pennsylvania.
So I'm not even close. I was in Delaware. So Chester, PA building, man. Yes, so that's what's up, man. You hold it down, Chester. That's good. We got some Pennsylvania content creators out there dropping it, man. And what I love, man, I'm just a fan of comedy and, of course, new media comedy right now, man. And that's Instagram, TikTok. And I literally was just looking at your TikTok right now. And I was like, what? And elevated music, man. So I just want to know, about your process. Like, how are you writing it? And then also, we were just talking about, the homie Steve Skits. Shouts out to Steve Skits, man. Get well soon. We interviewed him on Internet People Podcast. You guys can go back and check that out, man. I like the episode on YouTube as well, man. So shout out to Steve Skits, man. Huge on YouTube, doing definitely this thing. Shout out there. Yeah, and he's getting over COVID, so he's about to get back into it, man. So just definitely, man, I like to tell content creators out there, it's been tough for me, you know what I mean, per se, because I was in Atlanta and then I moved back to LA. And originally from North Carolina, but I've been in LA for this year it'll be 10 years. So COVID, hit. I had all these plans, right? I'm about to hit the ground running again, filming a lot of skits with a bunch of people. I was casting, right? Doing, I'm about to do some other stuff, and of course, so I was like, COVID hit is like super hard. LA, we hot out here in COVID, okay? We super hot. All right. So but that came a challenge, you know what I mean? And so I know there's a big YouTuber. Everybody knows. I ain't gonna say his name or nothing, but he's a big YouTuber. But he ended up catching COVID, filming skits. You know what I mean? Filming comedy skits and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I got to chill. So really, for the past couple of months, it's like, dang, I love filming with people, but it's like, yo, these blocks is too hot. I got to start doing a lot of solo skits. You know what I mean? That's what I've been on right now till, it calms down. But now I'm about to try to get with a crew or two. So, who that your boy? Is that your, these party? Because the dude is funny too. The other dude, I seen the Ratchet News television show. That is hilarious. Y'all need to watch that. That is fire. I was like, this dude is good. So, do you have a crew? What's your, your filming process right now in Chester, PA?
Okay, so actually, I do pretty much have a little film squad, and that actually consists of people that are close to me already. One of the people would be my younger brother. Another person is my cousin, and I actually utilize my baby sister as well. And
Okay.
there are some, and some of the other people that have been in there as well have been some of like the friends of my brothers. I kind of consider them like adopted little brothers because they're all really cool.
Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Dope. I think you're the first person that films with their family that I know of right now on this level. Yeah. Everybody here in LA, yeah, we definitely don't have family like that. So usually just, people, actors and stuff that you know. So
Mhm.
how is it, when you talk about your process and, you're doing good right now. I see you got 300 followers on YouTube. Oh, man, you making me cry. I was like, yeah, this is hilarious. So where are you at right now? Of course, we're gonna let everybody know about your. Is it at Byron's Messed Up Mind everywhere?
Yes, every single platform is Byron's Messed Up Mind. Whether you go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter,
Yeah.
same thing across the board.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And so, like, what is your process far as you coming up with these create? Because they're like all different. I see that you dabbled in the anime skits, so I see that as well. But then you
Yeah.
come with something different, like Ratchet TV. And then also what got me the first video I saw was the one with the puppet in the like
Oh yeah.
I was like, what? The puppet, he got a puppet that's a cop. I just need to watch this video on YouTube at Byron's Messed Up Mind. It's a puppet that's a cop. He roll up on some perpetrators, and it's like, but you can see his hand in the puppet. You know what I'm saying? And the puppet's like, yo, say one more thing. Say it, say it. So, like, you have a different array of comedy that you're creating. So, like, are you dropping videos each week? Are you doing more on TikTok? How many, let's just go by how you're doing it each
Okay.
week.
I would say I do try to give as much consistency as possible.
Hmm.
Some things, sometimes things get a little bit tough or whatever, depending on
Yeah.
what my schedule is like between, work life, personal life, things of that
Mhm.
nature.
Yeah.
But I do try to give as much consistency. Hopefully, I try to at least have one video a week. Sometimes it may
Hmm.
be a little more. Sometimes it might end up, going into more of a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks here and there.
Right.
I would
Okay.
say, as far as the process of how I come up with all these different things, honestly, I really don't know how my brain works like that. I
It's
really
just that
don't.
messed up mind. That's what it is. It's still messed up mind. It's you know what I'm gonna do to catch a predator, Naruto style though. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm watching this like what? What?
Cause
We'll
it's
do this
like
later.
I'm definitely like I consider myself like a big like nerd slash geek. You know what I mean? Like I love
Hmm.
anime. I love
Yeah.
things like DC, Marvel, all that different things,
Mhm.
superheroes. Like I love all that kind of stuff. And the way I don't know, like my brain just connects things in the weirdest ways possible. Like how
Yeah.
I come up with an idea, it just and it don't matter where I could be, what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could be at work because I work in a casino, right? So
Oh,
I
okay.
play games and stuff like that. They people be talking about whatever they talking about, and I just
Hmm.
come up with ideas like, oh shit, or whatever. It's been times I'm like, hey yo, bro, get a piece of pen and paper real quick, like just write this down real
Oh
quick. They be
yeah,
like,
because you don't have your phone. Yeah, my brother was just working in casino for the past 10 years in Louisiana, and so yeah, you don't have your phone on you. Ah,
right,
that's rough.
right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, you could be in the bedroom, doing you and
You know
whatnot.
what I'm saying? Hold on one second,
Oh,
girl.
yeah,
Wait a
hold on,
minute. I got an
take your
idea.
time out now. Just hold down real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, that is definitely dope, man. Nah, it's definitely crazy, original. I wanted to check out and see right now. So, I always love to talk to content creators. Doesn't matter, you, Darren Mays, everybody. I like to know, what they do. TikTok right now. You dropping one video? What you doing?
all
One
right.
video.
So as
What's
far
the
as
TikTok strategy?
TikTok,
Because you got to drop more on TikTok. I do. I like the video you did with the girl with the muscles.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? That one too had me. I was like, what? With the sonic rings? I said, man, I love like people who come up with stuff that
Appreciate
I
that.
wouldn't even think of. I was like, what? So let's talk. I love talking TikTok because everybody's starting to blow up now on TikTok even more. And I keep telling people, like I told my boy Daryl, I said, look, Daryl, he's like, yo, man, I don't know about TikTok. I said, Daryl, just do it, bro. Just figure it out. Just do it. Copy
Mm-hmm.
some people, just do it. And now that boy had 100K in 3 months. I was like, dang,
Nice,
you done
nice,
passed me, bro. So
nice.
shouts out to Daryl Mays, man. You're killing it. All right. Make sure you answer the phone when I call. All right. But man, that creative fun. So TikTok, you got to post more videos. So right now, how many you posting on TikTok? I would say let's go by day.
Honestly, it hasn't been the most consistent as far as
Mm-hmm.
posting it like per day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now starting to get into the point of where I'm starting to sort of refocus or channel some of the energy into TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Because before it was more so, you know, YouTube, Instagram, and even my Facebook page that I was, putting all the energy there just to make
Yeah.
sure everything was consistently on those three platforms. But now I'm like, you know what? Let me actually give TikTok a little bit of love because for real, when TikTok really started popping, I didn't really pay it that much mind. One day I said, you know what?
Mm.
Let me go ahead and create an account. But the funny
Mm-hmm.
thing is when I logged in, I said, wait, what the fuck is it? Like, because I actually have videos, and I'm like, hold up, I didn't know that they were musically first because
Yeah.
I forgot about when I did that. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So now I'm trying to like, all right, let me get into the swing of actually putting more energy into this because I can see that TikTok, another great platform. To me, it's like Vine 2.0. Hell, maybe
Yeah.
even Vine 4.0, basically. Because that's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of, like the type of creativity people were able to come up with. But now they have so many different engaging ways and how you can interact on it and with other creators. So I think it's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely TikTok, man, is literally Junebug. He's out here in LA.
I
This
got mine
this
coming.
this
I
dude is a
got mine
graphic
coming.
designer. He's a graphic designer. Junebug, I'm gonna hit you up, hopefully. But he's a graphic designer. This dude literally just did a dance that was like this. And just now he be in New York. You know what I mean? He was in Atlanta. He's on tour. And he about to do a song, I guess, a remake of that song. He'll do his own version.
Yeah,
So
he
it's
got
just like, yeah, man. It's I don't know. People have questions about the TikTok algorithm. I was just like, yo, man, just it doesn't matter what it is. Just we talk about consistency. I think Taylor to Create. I had an interview with him. He's doing good on TikTok. He's just like, man, how do you have no time to do all this? And so I was just like, man, I just try to batch record. So with TikTok, I think the best thing is, I think the way your mind thinks, I know how it is. You're thinking big time. You know what I mean? You think
mm-hmm.
YouTube, you think long form. Although your video's at 134, you know what I mean? So I
Mm-hmm.
like that. But your videos could go longer. The reporter joints, the
Right.
Naruto, those joints could go longer. But I know how you think. You think long form. And
Mm-hmm.
so sometimes it's hard, for creators. They were like, man, but TikTok is too short. And that's how it was for me. Like when Vine was out, I was working, and I told the story before. I was out here in LA. I was, auditioning, whatever, working a full time job. I was trying to, I was doing my vines, but I'm like, yo, 6 seconds? 6 seconds? Like
Right.
I was
Right.
doing YouTube videos right at that point. We talking 2012, 2013. And I'm like, how can I get the joke off in 6 seconds? You know what I mean? 6 seconds. And so I
Right.
would just do quick stuff like, oh, okay, when you walk in and hit your foot on something, right? Oh, my foot, right? But then like batching them, and Paige Kennedy was out here. They was doing stuff. They was knocking videos out, whatever. But then they start doing like special effects. I was like, oh, I can't keep up. I can't do final, special effects on a 6 second clip. What are y'all? I don't know. I don't know anybody that does that. They were doing that and they were pumping them out. You know what I mean? And so I
Mm-hmm.
just think the same mindset, and this is for everybody who's listening too, man. You create content on TikTok. I know a lot of people that been out here in LA that I've seen, and they've blown up now on TikTok and stuff, man. So this is really all about batch record. So and that's just for whatever. Of course, you got different skits.
Mm-hmm.
So, yours is different. Like if you doing YouTube skits, right? But for TikTok, you man just knock out 5. You know what I mean? They say 2 to 3 a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just tell people, man, copy, and just put your own spin on it. Copy
Mm-hmm.
whatever's out there, put your own spin on it. That's all you got to do, man. The dude, and I had a conversation this morning. This dude, did you seen the chubby dude that does the pointing at the words? You seen that? He goes, if I dated younger than 25, you not my ex.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did see that
He
before.
ain't the originator. Shade Room and picked him up and everything. I'm like, this. The other dude was this tall, skinny black dude. He was like a basketball player or something. He did it all last year. All last year.
Mm,
Like that was his thing. Like he did it. That's all he did. You know what I mean? This guy
right.
picks it up, the chubby guy, and now he getting picked up on the shade room. So that's literally what TikTok is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just copy and put your own spin on it. And I've done those too last year. Oh, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, just look at videos that that's popping. Put your
Mm-hmm.
own spin on it, and that's what it is, man. So want to talk about. So when you do your content, are you doing for me? It feels like it's improv, but I don't know. It could be real.
A lot of it actually is improv. What I do is at once upon a time, a little earlier on, I was structuring my videos to have a script and giving the
Mm-hmm.
synopsis and all that good stuff. I noticed the problem though when I was having people like my brother and my cousin, and they're really funny, but there was an
Mm-hmm.
issue I was noticing when they were trying to read the script. They were trying to be so strict towards it that they didn't want to mess up anything. Their
Mm-hmm.
performance came out robotic.
Mm-hmm.
So what I ended up doing over the course of time was I started getting rid of the script, and I would just maybe give at least a synopsis so there was a background to understand what the skit was about. And then I
Yeah.
just sort of let them just, hey, this is pretty much what your character about, and just have at it. Then I got a
Mm-hmm.
much more natural performance out of them, and that's when the comedy elements that just on regular every day, when there's no camera around, was
Yeah.
coming out a lot better. So yeah, but a lot of it is definitely improv. It's so much different stuff. That's why I love working with my brother and them, because being just like me, it just comes out. It's so much stuff that wasn't even planned, nowhere near the
Mm-hmm.
idea, and then it's just like somebody thinks of something, or it just comes out of them. Like I would say like that the Hood Cops one that you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Well, when
Yeah.
we did the whole Christmas thing, the guy, the lighter skinned one, that was the elf.
Mm-hmm.
Him doing that whole bit with talking in Spanish.
Yeah.
That was not a
Yeah.
part of it. Like that was
Okay.
not a part of it at all.
Okay.
He just started doing that, and I was like, leave it in. That's cool. Like
Yeah.
leave it in. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's a nice element. No, I definitely think yeah, a lot of my content I do is improv because I have an improv background.
Okay.
Yeah, and so pretty much, yeah, I like to do improv. And when I work with people, yeah, I just like to I had a crew before on Instagram. We used to do a lot of skits out here, and so yeah, I think a lot of times what other people, because yeah, other people don't think how you think, the main creator, and
Right.
so and I think that's where you make a mistake. Like, okay, yeah, this is what you're gonna do, and you playing the girlfriend. Like I had a skit where it was a girl that whatever. It's like everyone, the girl had you trying to holler at a girl, she got stank breath, and you pass out, right? But
Okay.
sometimes like, oh, okay, this is what you're gonna do. But it's like I may want a funny line for you to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so before, like, okay, she got to say something to me for me to smell her breath and fall, pass out. You know what I mean? Die,
Right.
right? But sometimes you would think like, okay, just say this. Sometimes you get better performances by telling actors, well, look, this is what the gist is. You're gonna say something, and then I pass out. And so just trying to let the camera roll a little bit and have them say a
Mm-hmm.
couple of lines. I think also, yeah, it worked better for me than just assuming like, okay, I write this hard script down and they got to hit it. Because in my mind, my script is going to be said the way I want it to be said,
Right.
right? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And so then some of them may not say it the way you tell them to say it. You know what I mean? The way you thought it was going to be said. So you be like, oh man, it ain't hitting like that. And I said to go ahead and go and take my car. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, you take my car down to Popeyes. Like,
No, but you make a good point though. Good point.
yeah. So I definitely, I felt the improv energy, man. That means we got to get you on the customer service show because I know you would kill it.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
down.
know
I'm
you're
down.
killing. Yeah. We got to get you on the customer service show. So, let's just talk about, like I said, killing it. We talked about TikTok strategy, copy, and we talked about your YouTube. How long have you been on YouTube? Because it didn't seem like you've been on it that long.
I've actually been on there for quite some time. It's just I've had my ups and downs between certain levels of consistency. As I
Mm,
said, sometimes it's just sort of figuring yourself out.
yeah,
The different type of things that you choose to produce. Sometimes when life might throw you, a couple monkey
hmm
wrenches, things get a little
yeah,
difficult. But I've been on there for definitely for a while. But
yeah,
now I feel like sort of like the fire inside of me is just really burning.
yeah,
Not like
yeah.
not go to the
No,
free throw
no, no,
burning.
no,
We're not
no,
talking
no.
about that. We ain't talking about that.
Clap, 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 clap,
but
clap.
but yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely I'm like pumped up so much because I know last year I had the intention on definitely putting out quite a lot more content. I'm still
yeah,
proud of what I was able to produce, but once COVID sort of kicked in, it got a little, like okay, it
yeah,
didn't really stop me from producing content because I still have my team, but I did want to do say more collaboration work with other content creators.
yeah.
So that's definitely one of my goals this year. And speaking of which, when you brought up Steve, me and him gonna actually have something in the works.
Word.
So me and him gonna be getting something
Yeah,
together or whatever to put something out. And that's kind of like how I guess you could say how I'm looking at this year of the collaborations, because I want to get
yeah.
so much more out by working with other people.
Nah, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely about collabing, COVID collaboration. Yeah. Yeah, man.
COVID
Definitely. I'm
collab.
about, yeah, because I do. I mean, man, and I'm just telling you, like the skit crew that I had. I mean, we was filming, we would knock out, and we just talking about batch recording. And I might have talked to Steve about this too. We talking about batch recording, like you say, man, life can happen. Whatever how many jobs you have and stuff, and so it's like, man, you want to be able to seize the moment. While you're recording, while you out there. So I know my crew I used to have, we used to do like, okay, this is the day on Saturday. We're gonna meet on Saturday. We're gonna film 10 skits. Right? We were doing 10 in one day,
Ooh.
probably three locations. So we would knock out 10. And then maybe on Sunday. And we trying to do it for the month. At that point, we was doing like Instagram video. What I mean, it's supposed to be just for Instagram and then YouTube. And
Oh,
so, and then lastly, Facebook. So, I think this year for me, yeah, definitely about collabing. For me, I do. I mean, I love like people who I love is well, I love people who's doing this on the solo people. I've been studying now because now I've been forced to be solo because of COVID. I've been studying people like Trevor Wallace. Trevor Wallace, he's like million plus now. Him, yeah, he's a white dude, and I don't know where Trevor's from, but he does like a iPod, commercials. He just pokes fun Twisted Tea. He pokes fun at
oh man,
when your
okay,
high
okay.
school friend is goes to real estate. So the style that these guys are doing by themselves, you know what I mean? I'm like, I learned like, okay, this is how you gotta do it by yourself. Of course, Long Beach Griffey,
Oh yeah, yeah, he's
yeah. So
hilarious.
yeah. Long Beach Griffey. He's done stuff by himself and he kills it. I mean, he had like a 1 minute video get 1 million views. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
so just learning how people do it by themselves. So I just been pumping out these solo skits, but definitely I want to, probably create a small crew just of same people, like you know what I
Mhm.
mean. Now that I'm gonna work with, and then now for me, I love doing skits, of course, with people, but now for more, it's all about programming, like original shows now for me.
Yeah,
So
I've
yeah,
actually seen of that going on.
yeah. So pretty much now it's like creating different types of original programming.
Mhm.
Like I have I think five shows. And so the first one is this customer service show, which is an improv show, but it's a challenge show. So basically, you play the customer service agent, and you have to complain to me about a product that you make up,
Mhm.
and you have to try to make me laugh. Right? I'm the
Okay,
boss. Right,
all
and
right.
that's the challenge. Whoever laughs the most loses. Right. So then
Oh,
we switch roles, and then I come up with something that I got to complain to you about, and
mhm.
and I count the laughs. And I'm adding some pre-production on there at the end where I'm putting like little smiley laughing faces, and so that's one show, but I have four others. So really trying to create those,
Okay.
and that's supposed to be a physical show, but right now it's online. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
So
right.
so it's cool. So I think that's what I'm on to, of course, podcasting, and yeah, man. So leveling up TikTok, trying to grow this TikTok, man.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds kind of cool as